Hello and welcome to Rickster's Realm. I'm Ricky, and today's video is going to be all about the unexpected. Okay, so we'll just see what type of random messages come through on what's most likely to come about for you that's unexpected. I will have the timing figured out in the description box. Please choose whichever group you're most drawn to. I'm going to get started with group number 1, so let's get into this. Let's see here. What is unexpected? What do you not see coming? Unexpected energy for group 1. Okay, I'm going to pull one more before I ramble on too much about that. Okay, let's see here. What's coming up for you that's kind of unexpected or that you don't see coming? Okay, the energy linked into these cards, it feels quite significant, or I feel that what's going to come about that's unexpected, I feel it's linked and connected to like a serious situation or issue or something like that. There's a feeling of getting to the root issue of something. There's a feeling here of very much analyzing something, really dissecting it, getting to the bottom of something, getting to the heart of the matter, being able to understand something on a deeper level is what I'm getting. There's also something coming through here that has to do with the value of something. And I'm feeling this, how do I word what I'm getting? Okay, I'll just kind of speak about this card here for a moment. The messages or energies linked into this card, again, it talks about the value of something, but it can talk about how someone feels that there is a decrease in the value or worth of something, whether this is how someone's feeling about themselves, about another person, a situation, whatever it is. It's a feeling of someone being kind of stuck in that energy, right? A feeling that something that was very valuable and precious, that it's faded, that it's ruined, it's tainted, that it's lost value, something like that's what I'm getting. But the overall message linked into that card is that there is no truth to that. Okay, so someone may be sitting in that energy thinking and feeling that way, but that's not accurate. Like, there's no truth to that. So I don't know, group number 1, if something has happened that, again, I feel that, again, the whole reading is about like unexpected type of energy. But I feel like you already know what this is linked and connected to, though, which is kind of silly. But because, again, it's a feeling of getting to like the root issue of something. So I don't know if you've just been kind of glossing over the surface of something, not really diving deep into something. But again, I feel like that could come about in an unexpected way. And what am I getting here? It is. I almost feel that once you get to the root issue of something, right, and you're able to really break it down, so again, you can fully understand and kind of comprehend what has happened and just kind of the ins and outs of all of it, I feel that that's going to help you look at your situation from a different angle so that you're not stuck in this energy, right? A feeling that, again, something that was so beautiful and wonderful and precious and valuable, that, again, to feel like it's ruined or it's faded or something like that, there is no truth to that. So I do feel that something could come about in an unexpected way, that you end up being able to look at your situation from a completely different perspective. Let's see what else we get. What is unexpected for group 1? Yeah, I feel there's going to be like a situation or something like that comes about where I feel like someone's fully expressing themselves. Okay. So again, I don't know if this is your energy, someone else's energy, if you're linked and connected to someone, to where maybe you're both going to be freely sharing your thoughts and feelings, is what I'm getting. There's a very authentic energy linked into this card. And again, it's just a feeling of not holding back, just being your authentic self, putting yourself out there, and just very much just speaking from the heart. And what else am I getting? Unexpected. Yeah, I do. I feel like there is. I feel like there's going to be a very important conversation that comes about. And it's a feeling that whatever comes about within that interaction, I feel that it adds a lot more pieces to the puzzle. Like, it's a feeling of things that maybe seemed very confusing, or just, I don't know, if you just kept hitting the same roadblock over and over again. There's just a feeling, again, of being able to really understand, like, why things are the way that they are. And I don't know, let's see what else we get. Okay, unexpected energy for group number 1. I have a feeling that everything I've just been rambling on about is linked and connected to a connection that you have with someone that's very important to you. It feels like a soulmate connection. The energy, what am I getting? The energy, it feels very intense. There's a feeling of extremes is what I'm getting linked into this card. But there's something about those extremes, and the energy, again, can be very intense. It's a little bit chaotic, but there's something that when it's all said and done, there's a feeling of balance within it, which I know sounds kind of silly, but that's what I'm getting. But this very well could be that it's how you feel about someone. I feel like you're going to be having, a very important conversation with a soulmate, or just someone that, again, you have a very strong connection or bond to. And I feel that you are going to be getting to the root issue of something. What else am I getting? Let's see what else comes through. Unexpected energy. Yeah, the energy, it's serious. I feel like what's coming about for you, group number 1, it's, okay, I feel like after this communication or this interaction, I feel that it's a feeling of the weight being lifted off of your shoulders, right? It's a feeling of freedom. It's a feeling of you getting your happiness back. Yeah, whatever this is linked and connected to, right, where I feel like there is, I don't know, like a painful energy or a painful, difficult experience or something like that linked into a connection, again, like I most likely feel is linked into a soulmate. I feel like there's going to be freedom from those difficult experiences, the pain, everything like that, and being able to understand on a deeper level. And it just feels like there's healing on an emotional level is what I'm getting. But again, this is all coming about in an unexpected way. Let's see what we get with the charms. Let's see here, group number 1. What's coming about for you that's unexpected? Let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay, so with this little charm, messages I'm getting with this, definitely linking it into this card here. It's all about communication. Again, there's going to be an unexpected just conversation or something like that comes about, and it could be where, again, it's a feeling of not holding back. Okay, so it could be where you end up discussing very difficult, issues and topics, and again, maybe things that you just kind of keep pushing to the side is finally going to be dealt with. Something like that's what I'm getting. For some of you, if you've never been any more single than you are right now, what I'm getting with this card coming through and then with this little charm, I feel that there could be a very significant soulmate type of connection coming about into your world, okay? And that this, again, would come about in an unexpected way, like you don't see it coming. What I'm feeling with this little charm linked back into this card, it's a feeling that you will feel like you can tell this person anything. Like you'll feel like it doesn't matter if it's a sensitive, type of, subject or topic, like it's a feeling that you don't feel you need to hold back. You can be completely honest and authentic and feel comfortable in that energy linked into that person is what I'm getting. What else do we have here? Okay, so with this little ring, the messages I'm getting with this, again, to what's coming about in an unexpected way, there's a very important connection. For some of you, the unexpected energy, it's a very serious, important connection coming about into your world, or reaching new levels of that if you are in an already established connection. With the ring coming out, this can talk about marriage. It can talk about just loyalty, commitment, a serious connection with someone is what I'm getting. And I don't know, I just feel like, again, when you're able to get to the bottom of something, to the root issue of something, and being able to understand it on a deeper level, I think you're going to feel that much closer to your person. And I feel that, there could be like new levels of commitment, something like that. But again, that could be coming about in an unexpected way. With this little totem charm and then this little charm piece here, the messages I'm getting with those two charms, it talks about a very protective type of energy is what I'm getting. I feel that you are spiritually guided, protected, something like that's what I'm getting. I feel those charms are coming through just because the energy linked into the cards, it feels serious, right? Like it feels like there's a bit of weight, to the energy there. And so I just feel that you are, like, you're guided, you're protected, like you're surrounded by this protective type of energy is what I'm getting. I'm also hearing a message too, something about wanting to protect this connection as well is another message coming through. What else do we get here? And then with the little wheelbarrow, this talks about like hard work, responsibility, that sort of thing. So it could be that, again, what's coming about in an unexpected way for you, that there could be some challenges, right, linked into everything I've been rambling on about. But it's a feeling that it's worth it, though, is what I'm getting. Like, I feel like whatever comes about in an unexpected way here, if there are some challenges linked into it, I feel it's worth it to keep going until you get it figured out, right? Like there's something going on here. I feel within a connection where you need to get to the root issue of something. You need to get to the heart of the matter so that you can move on from it, right? And that it's not, that there isn't any negativity, maybe from the past bleeding into the present or going into the future. Like there's just something about needing to look at something from a different perspective. But I do feel like there's going to be this freedom and this happiness. And I feel like this is coming through in a very significant way. Like it's not like, okay, you're just going to be a little bit happier than you were before. Like this is a feeling, again, of a huge weight that you've been carrying that's lifted is what I'm getting. But again, it could be that, you have to put some work in, to get to that point. Another message I am getting with the little wheelbarrow, it's kind of just highlighting what I feel the energy has been for you, right? Leading up to this present point, that there could be some challenges, right, within the connection and things like that. But that's what I'm getting with that. And then with this little charm piece here, the messages I'm getting with this, it's all about like building a foundation, like to have something that's strong and sturdy underneath you, to support what it is that you're wanting, right? That's what I'm getting with that little charm piece there. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card to kind of wrap up this section of the reading. So let's see here. Final messages for group 1, unexpected energy. Yeah, there is something here about the foundation of something. Um, and I'm wondering if there's something going on within this connection, right, that I feel is coming through in the reading. I'm wondering if it's where things, how do I word it? Things feel lopsided, like there's an imbalance or something like that is what I'm getting. So I don't know if there's one person within the connection that is feeling a bit more like secure, stable, that sort of thing, and the other person feels that they don't feel that way. There's a feeling like of lack, right? That they don't have structure and stability. They don't have a foundation underneath them. And so I don't know, for some of you, I don't know if there has been, again, like some tension, some difficulties, something like that within the connection. Because what I get with this card, this can be where again, like there's a type of connection where one person's kind of getting at the other person, but I feel that that's just because the other person, maybe how they're wired, how they go about doing whatever it is that they do, it triggers the other person. It's almost that I feel it holds up a mirror to the other person and they don't like what they see, right? It kind of highlights back to them what they feel that they're lacking. But I feel like, again, that there's going to be something come about here, again, in an unexpected way that I feel, I don't know, I feel like something's going to come about where I feel like you're more on the same page is what I'm getting. So again, if there's been some difficulties in a connection, I feel like there's going to be balance come about within the connection, especially if it has been quite the roller coaster ride, if it's been very up and down, a little bit all over the place. I feel that there's going to be balance and harmony come about within a connection. And for some of you, again, I wonder if this is something you've been kind of struggling with for quite some time, and that's where the energy is coming through in an unexpected way. But yeah, it's almost a feeling, because I feel like with the ring coming through with the charms, and then with that card there, I almost feel the energy coming through. I feel like there's so much love between two people, but it's a feeling of a whole bunch of other stuff going on that's negatively affecting the connection. But I feel like when it's all said and done, it's a feeling like two people really want to be together, but things are kind of messy, is what I'm getting. But I feel that, yeah, what's going to come about in an unexpected way is, yeah, very important conversation with someone where I feel like, yeah, you're able to really heal and move on, because you're going to be able to get to the root issue of something. So those are the messages coming through for group number 1. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for watching this section, and I'm going to go on to group number 2. Okay, group number 2, welcome to the reading. Just going to shuffle these up a little bit, and we'll see what type of messages come through for you on the unexpected. Okay, what's coming about for you that's unexpected? Okay, let's see here. What am I getting with this card? What's coming about for you that's unexpected? Okay. I'll pull more cards. We'll kind of see where this goes. I'm not sure if the message I'm getting linked into this card is linked and connected directly back to you or to another person, but it's a feeling of someone getting a taste of their own medicine. Okay, it's a feeling of, again, whatever energy has been put out there, that's coming back to someone. But I do feel with this card, though, that there is a certain element of it that's unpleasant, right? So again, that's where I take it back to that comment of someone getting a taste of their own medicine, and it doesn't taste good. The positive thing linked into this card is that, so whether you are on the receiving end of this or you're linked and connected to someone, right, that's going to be, kind of having to deal with that energy coming back around to them, it is a feeling that if you can look at that situation from a higher perspective and learn and grow from it, right, and to go about things in a way that, again, you see it for what it is, right, that you'd be able to look at the situation and know that you're not going to go about things like that in the future, or that the other person would be able to view things from that angle. There's a feeling of being able to fix something, to heal and repair something is what I'm getting. But it's all about someone being able to see how their actions have contributed to how things have played out. Something like that's what I'm getting. Another message I get linked into this card would be, again, if you feel that energy is coming back to you and you're in this energy of still wanting to blame other people or coming up with excuses, that sort of thing, you're just going to keep getting more of that same energy. Let's see what else comes through. But yeah, again, I do feel like there is an unpleasant or unwanted aspect of something linked into this. But there's some message coming through here about I feel like whatever negativity is linked in to this card, that it can be made into a positive, and it can be something that I feel actually benefits you down the line if you're able to, again, just kind of sit within that and be honest with yourself, and then to go about things in a different way. Let's see what else we get. Unexpected energy. Or again, you could be linked and connected to someone that, again, that's just highlighting that energy coming back to them. Okay, let's see here. What is coming about that's unexpected? Okay. What I get with this card, it's something about like needing to take the first step with something, but that it's a feeling of that being the scariest part, right? That's like, to take that first step towards something is the most difficult or challenging part of something, is what I'm getting with this card. But it's also a feeling of someone blowing something out of proportion as well, is what I'm getting. Like, it's someone worrying so much about something, but yet I feel like if you were to actually take that first step, you'd realize that it wasn't as scary as how you had created it to be in your mind. What else am I getting? It's coming about for you in an unexpected way. I don't know. I just feel like, again, like there could be something. It's a feeling, again, of whatever energy has been put out there, that's coming back to someone. And I don't know if, for some of you, if it kind of stops you dead in your tracks, if you're just like, okay, and that you just are you're just stunned for a moment to be like, okay, like, I don't even know what to do right now. And again, if wherever you find yourself in that moment, moving forward from that place, again, may feel very challenging, right? You're going to be like, okay, the energy that's been put out there, that's come back to me. Again, there's certain elements of it that I think someone's not going to want to deal with. But again, moving forward, it's not as scary, again, is what you would blow it up to be in your mind, something like that. And it is a feeling too that after you take that first step, I feel the rest of it comes about quite easily, is what I'm getting. Yeah, it is. It's a feeling of not staying stuck in this energy. Okay, so again, if something comes about in an unexpected way here, that again is something you don't want to deal with, or you're getting a taste of your own medicine, or you're linked and connected to someone, right, that's having to deal with that. It's all about how you look at the situation, is what I'm getting. Because you can use that situation to better yourself and to move forward on your journey, to where, again, I feel that would continually benefit you as you go along, right? And that I feel, again, it's going to help you to kind of get over that initial kind of hurdle or obstacle. Let's see what else comes through. Unexpected energy. Yeah, there's something, okay, unexpected energy coming about here. There's something is irritating. There's an irritating, annoying, I don't want to deal with this type of energy coming through. Again, what am I getting here? I keep feeling that, what am I feeling? There's something about this card that it's just something that someone just doesn't want to deal with, because it's annoying, or it's irritating. For some of you, what might come about for you, and again, if I feel this message is coming through more so about you being linked and connected to someone that's getting a taste of their own medicine, right? Or that, again, whatever they've been putting out there, that's coming back to them. But for some of you, what could be coming about here is where they still are not going to hold themselves accountable. They're not going to take responsibility for what has happened. They're still going to shift blame. They're still going to play the victim. They're still going to say this and that about why things played out the way that it did and why things are the way that they are. And if that's the case, then I feel that this is your energy. And it's just a feeling of, again, being so irritated and annoyed by that. What I'm getting, and this may not apply for everybody, but the message I'm getting, it's a feeling of someone, how do I word it? Okay. It's a feeling of someone always blaming someone else or something else for the circumstances that they find themselves in. It's never their fault. They never did anything wrong. It's always someone else's fault. The blame is always put on another person or situation. But yet, how do I word this? Again, I feel if this is linked into another person, I feel like you're getting frustrated, because it's this thing of, I almost feel like you want to say to this person, like, look over your entire life. What's the common denominator? You, right? Like, the common denominator is that this person continually finds themselves, again, in the same type of situations and experiences. Things, again, there'll be something that doesn't play out to their liking, right? There's a negative outcome or result. And again, they're always the common denominator throughout those experiences, but yet when everything falls apart, it's always someone else's fault. That's what I'm getting. Anyone falling under that energy, it is frustrating, because there's just so much immaturity, is what I'm getting. So yeah, I don't know. I just feel like, this unexpected energy coming about. It could be you just becoming very frustrated and irritated with someone that lives their life that way, goes about things that way. Again, if this is your energy, you'll know that. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to know kind of where this falls. And if that's the case, if that's your energy, I'm not trying to be harsh, but it's where you just need to be honest with yourself, right? Because again, as long as you keep doing what you're doing of anything that, again, has been kind of negative or that's hurting another person, well, then you can't sit back and whine and cry about it when you get the same treatment, when you get the same energy back to you. You can't sit there and be like, oh, I can't believe this happened. Really? Because you've been doing it to people for however long. And so that's what I'm getting. Something like that. Okay. Let's see what else comes through. Unexpected energy. Yeah. There's some challenging energy coming through here in the reading group number 2. Unexpected energy coming through. It's that of jealousy. Yep. I don't know what is going on here. I feel, okay, whoever's in that energy, so again, whether this is you or you're linked and connected to someone to where like you're feeling annoyed by it, however we look at it, I just feel like whoever's in that energy, they're keeping themselves stuck. Because it is a feeling of you just keep doing the same thing over and over again. You keep getting the same result and you're not happy. And then you sit there not being happy with how things have played out, how your life is, whatever it is, but that you never stop and ask yourself, okay, like, why have things played out the way that they have? Like, what have I been doing, right, that's contributed to things being the way that they are? It's just a feeling, again, of always putting it out on someone else. And there's something going on here that has to do with jealousy. Let's see what we get with the charms. Okay, group number 2, let's see here, unexpected energy. Okay, so with this little charm piece here, little handcuffs, messages I'm getting with this, there's a very restricted energy, right? It's a feeling of not being able to just do whatever you want, right? Like you're being held back and restricted in some type of way. Again, I can't help but feel like I'm linking that back in to this card here. That again, you will continually feel stuck and trapped and feel like you can't move forward with something, as long as, again, like you're always putting it out on someone else, right? That it's always someone else's fault. For some of you too, I can be linking that charm back into this card here as well. Just because, again, at any point in time, you know, if you find yourself in that energy of feeling jealous or whatever, it's so toxic and it's so difficult, right? To get yourself out of that energy when you find you're kind of just wrapped up in that, right? It can be very difficult to feel like you can just kind of, you know, be free, right? With this little charm piece here, what I'm getting with this, and again, for unexpected energy coming about for you, there's something about very important information coming about. What else am I getting here? There's confidential information coming about. But again, this would come about in an unexpected way. And I don't know, like linked back into this little charm here, there's a very transformative energy coming through. I like that charm came out, especially linked back into this card, because then I feel like there is I don't know, like the possibility or the opportunity, something like that, for someone to get out of this difficult energy, right? To transition into something else, and for the energy to transform into something that's more positive. And then we have this little charm here. It's a little totem. And the messages I'm getting with this, it's all about you being spiritually guided and protected, is what I'm getting. So I know there's a lot of kind of challenging energy and whatnot coming through in the reading, but I do feel that you are guided and protected within that, and any challenges that may come about. For some of you, with this little charm and this card here, what I'm getting is that you are protected from like this negative type of energy that may be like being put on you, something like that's what I'm getting. So for some of you, it's, how do I word what I'm getting? Yeah, for some of you, and again, you'll know if this is your energy or if this is being done to you. But for some of you, it's that you're on the receiving end of this, right? That there's someone that's very jealous of you. And I don't know, just the energy feels kind of just, you know, not so great to deal with. Let's see what else comes through. Unexpected energy for group 2. Okay. Yeah, something's going on here. I feel that you are going about things in such a way that you're just trying to make improvements, just with yourself, with your life, something like that's what I'm getting. But I feel like someone's very jealous. I think someone's very jealous of the improvements that you've made, things that are going well for you, something like that. It's not sitting well with someone else. Yeah, I'm not sure if all of this energy may come about, well, I guess it will, right? I mean, that's the reading, right? That it's unexpected. Okay, for some of you, what I'm getting here, because again, for all this coming about in an unexpected way, it's almost what I get linked back into this card. It's a feeling of you just living your life. You may be completely unaware of all of this stuff going on, right? Like if this isn't your energy and everything I've been rambling on about is linked and connected to another person, it's a feeling of them like just kind of sitting within all of this challenging energy. And I feel like you're just carrying on living your life, trying to make improvements, trying to do this and do that. You're going about things in a way that's not hurting anybody else. You're just trying to live your life, be happy, make improvements where you can, that sort of thing. But someone's jealous of you. I feel like what I'm getting here is a type of scenario where someone, again, is making improvements, something like that. It's triggering another person. Like another person doesn't like, that maybe things are going well for you, or just, again, that you're doing well in some aspect of something. And I feel like they're just dwelling on that. Like they're just overcome with jealousy and stuff like that. And it's almost a feeling of whoever I feel this jealous person is, I don't know if they feel that you don't deserve what you have or the positive things or something like that are going on for you, or if they feel, okay, for some of you, that will be the message. For others of you, it's not that they don't feel you deserve it, it's that they want it too. Like there's something here. But again, what I'm getting back to the original message is someone getting a taste of their own medicine, or that they need to get a taste of their own medicine. There's something going on here. I feel the scenario coming through, it's where someone's life is not, going too great. They're struggling with this and that. They keep facing the same type of experiences and just stuff they don't want to deal with, right? Negativity, things not playing out to their liking. But again, it's because of something consistent linked back to their energy, their behavior, their personality, how they go about things. But again, they're not wanting to take a good, long, hard look in the mirror, to be honest with themselves. So they're constantly putting that energy back out on other people. So when something is going well for another person, this other person sitting there being like, well, why them? Why not me? And it's like, well, because you have completely different energy. That's why, right? Like there's something here where I feel like one person, again, is going about things in a way that's, the energy's pleasant. They're just trying to do their thing. They're not hurting anybody. And there's another energy that seems a bit more selfish. Like it feels like someone just goes about doing whatever they want. They don't care who they hurt. They don't care if things play out bad for another person, as long as they're seen in a good light. But then again, if at any point in time things fall apart, it's always someone else's fault. So then again, when things are going well for another person, I just feel like this other person's feeling very jealous, something like that. I'm going to pull one more card to try to highlight whatever the message is linked into that charm, because it's a feeling of important information or something like that's confidential. I don't know. Let's see. Unexpected energy coming through linked into that charm. Yeah, what is going on here? Okay, whatever this like kind of secret information is, or something again like that's confidential, whatever, it's the information, it's linked and connected to something to where someone would feel embarrassed or humiliated. And again, this is coming about in an unexpected way. I don't know. I'm hoping this reading makes more sense to you than it does to me, because I don't really even know what's going on here, but I'm hoping my rambling little messages resonate with someone. I can't help but feel that this is linked and connected to another person. Okay, however we look at it, again, it is a feeling of two separate energies. Okay, and again, it's where you need to be honest with yourself. Okay, you're falling, under one category. But there's a feeling of one person that their energy is just, it's pleasant. They're not hurting anybody. They're just trying to make improvements, live their life, that sort of thing. And then there's another energy. Like, it's basically like all of these cards go together, and then there's this one by itself. Like, that's how I'm reading it. Yeah, there's something, I feel like, okay, all this challenging stuff that I feel is coming through in the reading, I feel like this has very much been under the surface, like kind of bubbling under the surface is what I'm getting. And I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of jealousy here. There's just pain and difficulty and someone being very irritated and annoyed by something and things being blown out of proportion, embarrassment, humiliation, feeling very restricted. But again, like there's an opportunity to be able to turn all of this energy around is what I'm getting. And don't get me wrong, if you know 100% this is not your energy, but you know that you are linked and connected to someone, that this is their energy, what I'm getting is that, how do I word it? You can't help another person come to any realization before they can get there. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's something to how I'm reading this, it's a feeling of like, what the hell is this person doing? Right? Like, clearly whatever's going on here isn't working, but it's a feeling of just keep doing it. But I don't know. If someone is linked and connected to someone where like the energy it's jealous and it just feels not pleasant to deal with. So yeah, those are the messages. Those are the messages coming through. Thank you so much for watching this section of the reading. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm going to go on to group number 3. Okay, group number 3, welcome to the reading. I'm just going to shuffle these up a little bit and we'll see what type of messages come through for you on the unexpected. What's coming about that's unexpected. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card before I ramble on about that one. The energy linked into that card, it can be a bit heavy. It can be sad and a bit heavy, but let's see what else we get. Okay, something is going on here where I feel, okay, I'm not sure if the message coming through is linked into your energy or someone else's, but it's a feeling of someone feeling very hurt by something that someone said or did. And don't get me wrong, I do feel that the pain is real there, okay, for someone being in that energy, that pain is real for them, but that it wasn't intentional. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so again, even if you're sitting watching this and you're bawling your eyes out, again, the pain is real. I'm not taking that away from you. Whatever has happened, that's real. Okay, or if you're linked and connected to someone to where they're feeling sad and hurt based on your actions, again, I'm here to say that I know you meant well, right? Like, I know that you have good intentions. That's what I'm getting with these cards. So I don't know. There's something that's going to come about. Come about in an unexpected way. What am I getting here? There's a feeling of the energy draining or being wasted or something like that. What else am I getting? Okay, I'm going to pull some more cards. What am I getting? There's just something about this card that it's a feeling that when it's all said and done and everyone involved within whatever is aware, right, of the situation for what it is, it's a feeling of the one that caused the pain, that they feel really bad about it. Like, this isn't something to where one person hurts another person and they're like, okay, well, whatever, get over it. It's something to where they understand the severity of what has happened. Like, they understand the severity of what they've said, what they've done, what they didn't do, what they didn't say, whatever it is that caused this immense amount of pain. But I cannot stress enough that, again, whoever was the one that caused that, they didn't do it intentionally. This is such a heartbreaking card because, again, the pain is real linked into it, but everything else connected to it is positive and loving. And that's what's so challenging about it. And something about, there's just a feeling of something valuable being wasted or being drained or something like that is what I'm getting. Let's see what else comes through here. Unexpected energy for group 3. Yeah. I'm not sure if you feel that someone you are linked and connected to is going about things in a selfish way. And again, to link it back to that card, I cannot state it enough that I feel what's coming about in an unexpected way here is like a misunderstanding. Like, I feel like, how do I word what I'm getting? I feel like someone is viewing another person as being very selfish, and that, feeling like someone is very hurt by, again, what someone said or did. And now they're viewing that person in this light of them being selfish, that sort of thing. But again, there's no truth to that. Another thing too, for what could be, coming about in an unexpected way. Again, this message where I feel like something's being wasted or something valuable, right, is being drained or something like that. There could be something that comes about here, group number 3, in an unexpected way that again, it's still highlighting this selfish energy linked into another person. And for some of you, whatever this is linked and connected to, again, it's something that's serious. Like, it's something that affects you on a deep level emotionally. It's almost a feeling of not being able to really comprehend why someone would go about things the way that they are. I feel like someone is just going about things in a way that works for them or something like that. Oh, okay. Because again, the strongest message coming through is that, again, whatever painful stuff comes about, there was no ill intent, right? Like, there's nothing bad, even though bad things may have come about. I feel with these cards coming through, this could be highlighting more so, again, just this underlying energy then of someone feeling like the person that's hurting this other person, that they're being selfish, that they're just going about things in a way that as long as they get what they want, as long as they're happy, I don't know. Let's see what else comes through. Dropping the cards. They're going everywhere. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, what is happening here? Okay. What is coming about for you that's unexpected? There's a very significant connection. So for some of you, this very well could be that everything I rambled on about is linked and connected to this person, okay? And if that's the case, this would be someone that you do have a very strong connection and bond to, which is most likely why it hurts so much, right? To whatever they said or did. Or again, if you know that that's your energy, right? Same thing, right? You know that you have a strong bond and connection to this person. If not, then this can be talking about this type of person or energy coming about into your world. And again, it would come about in an unexpected way. You probably don't really even see it coming. This is an extremely positive card. It's one of the best cards in the entire deck. It talks about having a certain rapport with someone. Okay, this could be where, seriously, you could have met this person 7 seconds ago and it feels like you've known them your entire life. It feels that there's a certain level of comfort there with another person, is what I'm getting. It's where you just understand each other on a deeper level. This could be where, you could just hang out all day doing nothing and you'd have the time of your life because you absolutely just love being around this person's energy. Something like that's what I'm getting. I don't know. I do like that this came out in the reading, because I do feel that it lessens like the challenges that I feel someone could be facing or dealing with. Let's see what else comes through. Unexpected energy. Yeah, there's something coming about here that has to do with, I feel like, someone's belief system or something like that. What I get with this card, this is a feeling of someone having very strong or kind of strict, maybe rigid thoughts, feelings, and beliefs about something. To where, getting them to change their mind or to budge on something, the chances of you seeing 8 unicorns in the next minute are greater than getting this person to budge or to sway on something. Okay, and so for some of you, again, it could be that with that energy, again, coming about into the reading here, that again, I feel like someone is viewing another person as being selfish. There's a feeling here of no compromise, is what I'm getting. And I can't help but feel like, again, that the pain is really stemming from that there is a strong connection and bond to a particular person. Yeah, I don't know if what comes about in an unexpected way is just, okay, I don't know if you've been on the same page with this person forever and now something comes about to where you don't see eye to eye on something, or yeah, I don't know. Let's see what we get with the charms. Let's see here. Group number 3. What's coming about for you that's unexpected? Okay, so with this little charm piece here, the messages I'm getting with this, it's all about you needing to ground your energy. Okay, there's a feeling here of you being too much in your head, overthinking something, and yeah, I don't know, I just, straight up what I'm getting, it's something about, yeah, needing to ground your energy. I feel like someone's getting overwhelmed with something. And I link it back to this card where I feel like someone is so upset, again, by what someone said or did, even though, again, there's no ill intent or anything like that, but the pain's real. And I feel like someone is just replaying that over and over again. They're overthinking it, getting themselves all worked up and overwhelmed. And maybe for some, again, looking at a situation from a very strict, rigid, limiting perspective. Okay? And at any point in time when anybody does that linked into a negative situation, it just brings more pain. Let's see what else we get with this little whale tail. Messages I have with this is all about needing to trust your intuition. Okay? Yeah, I feel like your intuition's trying to communicate with you, right? Trying to give you little nudges and whatnot, but there's a thing here about needing to listen, to go within and listen to that inner guidance. What else am I getting? And then with this little dolphin charm, it's interesting that this came out because it doesn't seem to fit the reading at all, but I love it that it came out because it again, it lessens the difficulties that I feel are coming through in the reading. What I get with the little dolphin charm, there's a playful, fun energy linked in here. So again, even though I do feel there's some challenging things going on here, this card linked into the little dolphin charm, I do feel that, I don't know, like there's still, what am I getting? There's still a positive energy here though. Like there's something, I don't know, whoever this person is, I feel that you're very connected to this person and that you just enjoy being with them. Yeah, let's see what else we get. So again, I know things seem a little bit kind of all over the place here and a little bit challenging. I don't know. I love it that the little dolphin charm came out, because I feel like it's bringing in a more lighthearted, playful type of energy, which is most definitely needed when that card comes out. So okay. For some of you, what I'm getting here in the reading now, it's a feeling of, again, what's going to come about in an unexpected way is that you will come to the realization of the situation for what it is, right? Because there's a feeling of everything being so serious here is what I'm getting. But then with the little dolphin charm, there's a feeling again of having fun and being playful with each other. So for some of you, it could be that that's what's coming about in an unexpected way, that the difficult energies and things like that you've been dealing with your person, I feel like, yeah, for some of you, like the energy is going to transform and it's going to shift into something that is more pleasant and lighthearted. Okay. I'm going to pull one more card to kind of wrap up this section of the reading. So let's see here. Group number 3, final messages for the unexpected. Yeah, what is going on here? There's fear. What are you afraid of? Let's see here. Group number 3. What's coming about for you that's unexpected? Okay, again, I'm so happy that dolphin charm came out, because I feel like it's really helped the reading take a positive turn. And so I almost feel like with these cards now, it's a feeling that all of this difficult, challenging stuff that I feel is coming through in the reading, I think what's going to come about, okay, let me backpedal. For some of you, the energy of everything I've been rambling on about, like the more challenging stuff and like the pain, the hurt, all of that, for some of you, what I'm getting is that that's already what you've been dealing with. Like that's kind of your current energy, and it still just kind of stays with you, right? Just from today to the next day, that it's still staying with you. But I feel that what I'm getting with these cards here, whatever fear and pain and difficulty and this feeling, again, of feeling overwhelmed, I feel like something's going to come about in an unexpected way, that you realize that there's nothing that you need to be afraid of. You don't need to have any fear linked into this connection. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's something, because I feel like someone, again, is feeling very overwhelmed, and I think not seeing things clearly. I think someone's, again, so much in this energy of hurt and pain, again, linked and connected to another person's actions. And now I think that they're fearful because they don't know, how things are going to play out, or why things even got to the point that they did. And there's just, again, this energy almost as someone panicking, like, I don't know what's going to happen, and I don't know why this happened, and like it's just this frantic kind of message coming through, but it's all stemming from someone being fearful about how something's going to play out. And I just feel with the dolphin charm and then this card coming through, it's there's a comforting energy coming through here, which I feel definitely it gives the reading a little bit of a turn. So those are the messages coming through for group number 3. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it made sense. I'm a little bit all over the place with the messages, but thank you so much for watching, and that's it. I'm gonna go away now.